I'm sorry, I don't want to talk because you started your stuff.
I haven't started. It's fine.
Oh, we should have changed social media so I can show you like some of the stuff and send you events. Seriously, I'll be sending you events.
Okay.
About it.
I'm an action person. I'll be like,
I'm sorry, I don't want to talk because you started your stuff.
I haven't started. What's up? You are on another episode of The Fearless Show with your guy Audacious, CEO of Fearless Life Entertainment and Fearless Life Radio. I got a special guest with me in the building today. She goes by the name of Destiny. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So you are one of many local small business owners in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yes.
So let's start from the basics. Are you you born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio?
I'm born and raised in Michigan, Mount Morris, Michigan. I moved here a few years ago. It's Akron, been around Ohio, Lakewood,
Okay.
Just traveling.
So how's that move from Michigan to Ohio been?
It's been different. The people are different. That's the best way to describe it. It's unique.
So how did this start? How did you start wanting to just be an independent business owner? How'd that all start?
It started at like 11. I was super young. My mom could not get me to go outside and play with kids. I was like on YouTube on her phone and stuff, searching up. Like as soon as I heard business, then I was like, I want this. Like, what is this? I started a bakery. I then moved to Ohio. I stopped that. It was a Michigan thing, and then I also realized that it was contributing to like sugar and all the unhealthiness in American. So I decided to go a healthy route and did sea moss gel. Well, then I decided that that's a tough field to get into, like the health and everything, a lot of licensing.
Yeah.
And it was just very unaffordable, and it was really hard to get off the ground. So then I decided waist beads, making them as gifts for others, birthday gifts, different for myself, just wearing them. Everyone will ask, where do you get these? Who made them? And then I would just tell myself, and everyone wanted them, so I would start gifting them. Everyone was super happy with the gifts, so then I decided, why not start selling them? So I would hand make waist beads, and it would take a while. To make them, but here they are. I have some glow-in-the-dark glass, plastic, and whatnot. Some herbals. All of these are per request. So are my sunglasses.
Okay. So I know some people that do like the waist beads and all that, and it's a spiritual thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that part of why you do it?
Not personally, but possibly. Depending on who the person is,
Okay.
I can say spiritual, like I can say blessings over the waist beads, but for myself, I don't make any like crystals or anything, which I have done in requests, and I will be making that soon, so
Okay.
stay tuned. But for now, I just do glow-in-the-darks, which everyone loves the glow-in-the-dark, who like the gold. I do glass beads, plastic, I say glow-in-the-dark, and yeah, so typically when a baby is born in West Africa, a waist bead can be tied on a baby, and that shows the growth of a baby. So when a baby is growing, it'll show like if the waist bead get tight, then the baby is getting too big, inflamed, an infection. If the waist beads start like falling or dropping, then that's the baby losing too much weight. So it's like a doctor thing, because most of the grandparents are like cutting the umbilical cord and like birthing the baby, so they're not actually going to the hospital. There's not like hospitals at every corner almost at the U.S. So that's the significance of waist beads.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting fact.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of meaning behind it.
Okay. So we got the waist beads, sunglasses. You talked about baking. What else do you do?
I am a student. I love learning everything.
Okay.
I have my Associate of Art, just a general degree. I am continuing my education. I love to work out. I love the health. I use sea moss gel as well. For anyone that's interested in learning how to flavor sea moss gel, my sea moss is coming from Jamaica, so I do Yoni soaps, which is V soaps for women, their personal area down there. I add lemongrass to it, so it's great for infections, inflammation. I do perfume and cologne oils, and I would love for you to smell one. That one is Savage. Oh, yeah. I take pride in
That
all.
smells real good.
Thank you. I take pride in all that I make. I put my foot in everything.
I think just that little bit might overpower what I already have.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You make it.
So you have an art degree. What's next? So you're doing a lot.
In the far future, I would love a doctorate degree. Don't know how I'm gonna afford
Okay.
that yet. Don't know how it's gonna happen. By God's grace, it's gonna happen. Just the whole
Certain
side.
field?
Psychology, mental health.
Okay.
All the mental health, the health industry. Not too big into the health like a actual doctor.
Right.
Because that's just insane. That's crazy. I don't believe in all that medicine stuff. It's not really helping people.
Okay.
Yeah, but somehow mental health or like something, and then getting into something of like sea moss gel and like soursop helping cancer cells,
Right.
because there's really no cure to cancer. So in Jamaica there is a cure to cancer, but it's just illegal in the U.S. So
Of course it is.
you have soursop and all these things that are curing cancer in Jamaica and all these different countries, West Africa. But once you get to the U.S., it's like you can't find any medicines and stuff, and it's like, what are these doctors doing? I know this one that just passed away last month from lupus. Like, there's a shortage in the medicine. So like that shocked me so bad, and I'm like, I have to do something about this. So I want to contribute to cancer. All of the health, sea moss gel is helping with thyroid deficiency, iron deficiency, all these different things. It's helping people live a longer life, and that's my goal, for people to be happier, for them to have confidence in themselves, for them to live a longer life, for their children, because once you have a kid, it's not about you anymore, it's about your child.
Right.
So to be like eating unhealthy and like your iron being low, having iron diffusions and transfusions and all this like different blood from other people, it's like, that's hard. And my mom had low iron and it just scared me. And that's another reason why I got into sea moss gel, because it's like seeing family with low iron and everything, that scared me. It's like, Mom, it's not about you anymore, it's about me now. You know, you have to take care of yourself. Your iron have to be high, you know, you have to live a long life, because it's, you know, I can't live without family. With different families that do have low iron, it's hard to live without them when passing away and stuff, because they're unhealthy. They can be healthier. Even, you know, them suffering while living a long life. Even if they're gonna live a long life, if your iron is low, then you're gonna be suffering while you're 100 years old. You're gonna be suffering in pain, arthritis, all this stuff, and so much pain, dementia, Alzheimer's from all the sugar and low iron. It's the, you know, cause. It's all start within the gut. So
Okay.
I want to contribute to those things.
It's a big one.
Huge. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so you want to get a doctorate, psychology specifically. What else?
I
You
want
seem
to.
like you're a very motivated, focused person.
Yes,
Seems
I
like
do
you
want
want
to
a
grow.
lot. You have a lot that you want to accomplish.
Yes. Don't know how I'm gonna do it. I am starting to create a plan. But right now, I want to grow this business and get this off the ground. I would love a storefront, which I have partners that are interested in.
Okay.
Opening the storefront. We have been looking for the storefront. It's just as far as getting a good location with a lot of
Locations,
traffic.
everything.
Yeah, a lot of traffic. You know, stores and maybe a restaurant next door and stuff to be able to advertise in person, face-to-face advertisement. And yeah, the storefront. And I want to get into the food industry. My little sister is great at cookies and great at baking. I was great at baking when I was selling cupcakes and all these things. But I want to do it healthier this time. Once this business get off the ground, I want to have the bakery and everything a lot healthier, sugar-free, but still tasting good. I'm not the typical disgusting sugar-free stuff.
It's possible.
Yeah, not the disgusting sugar-free stuff, but good tasting sugar-free stuff that's still healthy, that's still diet friendly, because there's a lot of things on the market that's like, oh, this is a breakfast bar and it's supposed to be healthy, and then you look at the sugar and it's like 10 grams of sugar. But then there's some stuff at Dollar Tree where it's like, oh, this grapefruit juice is 1 gram of sugar. So it's like, I want to be in that 1 gram percent, you know, that less than 5 grams for sure.
Yeah.
So I have been putting recipe and whatnot, trying to taste different things to make sure that it tastes good, but it's still low in sugar or no sugar. Alternatives, agave and different sugar alternatives that's still healthy and not like the Stativa or something that's still very unhealthy for the body. And I would love over 10 businesses. Like, I want to be a serial entrepreneur, a multi-entrepreneur, and I have a passion for business. And it keeps me going, it keeps me level-headed and structured, and business have helped me grow so much. Like, I remember my mom like trying to get me to write in a planner or a calendar.
Mm-hmm.
I never would until this business started, you know, all these events and stuff, and then I started forgetting stuff, and me paying my own money to go to places and events, and then not showing up, losing money because you can't get a refund. So I said, I'm gonna have to buy a Dollar Tree calendar, and I bought that calendar and it saved my life. And it's been helping me discipline myself and just overall change as a person.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot you want to accomplish, a lot you want to do.
Mhm.
So what's your next? Like, what are you gonna focus on really next?
Getting this business off the ground, solely not in person. If I can grow online, that would be absolutely amazing to be able to travel and still do in person, but just not have to show up if I don't want to show up. And because time is money, and that's the most valuable thing that you can't get back. So that's where my struggle is, time. Me working a job overnight and stuff and being extremely tired, and then trying to keep up with my spirituality and religion, and just going to the gym and all this different stuff throughout the day. And also studying like millionaires and billionaires. Tyler Perry is one that I'm inspired by.
Okay.
And just seeing him go from having a hole in the ground and like being homeless, living in his car, to like a billionaire. It's like, what would make me any different, you know?
Right.
And I don't know. It's like, how in the world did you get here? What did you do? Well, we stay consistent. So I'm trying to stay consistent, and I'm trying to stay disciplined. And it's a challenge. I struggle daily. I break the consistency, break the discipline, but just going back to the goal and trying to stay focused, laser focused.
So, your main focus is the business you're running. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
That's a really good question. In 5 years, I see a storefront. I see a storefront with partners, but also I would love to venture off myself. And not so many partners, like maybe start with 4 partners or something, to make sure that we're able to be able to pay for the storefront, the annual storefront and whatnot. And then possibly get just 1 partner, like, and there be 2 of us. And then possibly get my own. And I would love to maximize the storefront and have events there, maybe poetry nights and all these different events, even giveaways to the homeless. Like, I want to maximize it. For Thanksgiving, have giveaways to where I can have a nonprofit, and that's another thing. I want to do a nonprofit and help the foster children and the homeless. And I just want to give endlessly. Like, you receive your blessings, and not only do I care about receiving my blessings when you give, but you feel good giving. You feel good when you're helping someone, you're doing a good thing, and that's what we're created on this earth to do. So in 5 years, I want to have a nonprofit, have a storefront with the 4 partners, and then 2 partners at another location, and then solely myself. I want to have 3 or more. Grow another business for more than another business, I would say I want over 10 businesses. I want an arcade. I want a front for food with my sister possibly. I want something with my brother. I just want to continue to start LLCs and continue to grow and start an IRA account that just interest growing money. And just continue to invest, possibly take out a loan because I know that using your own personal money isn't the best option. And that's what a lot of billionaires are doing, is using everyone's money with their own.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's another thing, is grow the business credit, grow business credit, take out a loan for a few. Have a storefront, have multiple businesses, the arcade, possibly a board game venue, and different alleys of business, but all within the business. Have my bachelor's degree within 5 years, possibly a master's degree. Let's pray. Pray a master's degree. I think that's obtainable. And just continue to grow this. Sell more waist beads, be sold out of waist beads and belly beads, sunglasses, the oils, possibly even a storefront for like the oils and whatnot. And then have associates. Be able to hire associates within those 5 years, because I can't run all these businesses and location myself. I'm only one person, and there's no such thing as being cloned. So unfortunately, I can't be cloned. So, and then have different businesses within Michigan, Ohio, New York, if possible, possibly even international. Ghana, possibly Nigeria, if possible, and have associates there running those businesses. And I do have connections.
I will say, I mean, when it comes to like Africa and stuff like that, start paying attention, because I know there's people like Akon. He's got his own country that he's building from the ground up.
That's amazing. So amazing. I'm proud of Akon for sure. That is.
I would say it's just a city, but I'm pretty sure he's got his own country. Might be a city.
So he like overtopped the notch of like what Tyler Perry is doing of having his own city. He's like, I'm gonna take the whole country. Like, I'm going big, and that's entrepreneurship, and that's leadership of starting in a city as Tyler Perry did, the whole Tyler Perry Studios and everything, and Akon decided to like start his own country, his own city and country. Wow.
And ironically, a lot of it is based off of Dubai.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So he said like how Dubai is today, that's his country.
I can't wait to see this. I'm visualizing right now and I'm like, this is insane. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's amazing. I pray to be able to do something like that someday.
He's doing a lot.
Jeez.
And one thing you brought up was you want to be known online. So one thing that has become very critical to independent businesses is, especially after COVID, is having an online presence. So
I need to step up my game with my voice online.
because, yeah, like you say, you can come out to events, we can bump into each other all the time, but those events are only simple clean. But as long as you have that online presence, you're everywhere.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll actually consider that and take action and start pushing the business out online, even through my voice, and advertising through my voice, possibly speaking about the waist beads and educating people on what they are, because I even shared a few facts today, and I think people don't know the true meaning behind waist beads, and a lot of people just think they're beauty. Beauty is to wear over your bikini and whatnot, and in some African countries, waist beads are unacceptable. Where I went to Kenya, and it was not acceptable to wear a waist bead or an anklet. It was disrespectful, and like you're seeking attention from men, so people will be winking at you and possibly following you. I didn't know that about anklets. Like I knew that about waist beads, but I didn't know that someone will follow me because of anklets. They think that I'm seeking attention in the wrong way, you know, beyond seeking attention.
Right.
So they're like, oh, I'm following you because you want me. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. Stop following me. Stop following me. And yeah, I removed those anklets because I'm like, I can't do this. This is too much.
Alright. So, you wanted to be, you even broke it down, you want to be international.
That's it. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm going to go back to the online presence. That's going to be your key right there. Because like there's a podcast that I'm working with, the Campaign Podcast. I don't think he's ever been to Spain, but his brand is recognized in Spain.
Wow, that's huge. That's massive.
His brand is recognized in Paris.
Whoa. Wow.
Like he has fans
That is
internationally.
massive. Wow.
It might be like 2 people in the country, but they're in that country and they exist. And they want his content.
That's inspiring. I'm inspired. What is the name of this? Do you know the name of the brand or?
President Crosby brand.
President Crosby.
You can find him on Instagram at PC brand.
PC brand. Okay. Wow.
Or President Crosby.
Everyone, go check out President Crosby's PC brand. By the way, I'm Destiny's Blessings on Insta. DESTINYS
I was going to make sure you did that before we got out of here, so thank you. Is there anything else that you want to talk to people about?
There's nothing that I can think about. I think I've said everything. I overspoke.
No, you did not.
I overspoke. I said that I sell the waist beads. I have some glass beads. This is silver. This is my best selling. I sell so many of this silver right here. This is glass. I then have gold glow in the dark. This one do glow in the dark, and it's interesting the different customers that love the gold glow in the dark or the silver. It seems that the silver is either it's giving bougie luxury or it can give. I give a lot of customers just like emo or into the goth, the all black. It's interesting how different waist beads, different customers typically buy that bead. And then the pink, it's like, I get a lot of people that's like bubbly or people that have lighter skin, they love the pink. I find it so interesting, the different people. And then the green, the nature people love the green, or people that love cannabis, they love the green. They all love the green. They're like, I want the green with gold, or this all green. And then you have the green, gold, and white. And yeah, this one is eucalyptus. I have some eucalyptus and mint shower fizzy / bath fizzies. Some heart sunglasses. These are white, black, and I have more options. And then all of the perfume and cologne oils in Yanni soap, which is the soap for the women, including lemongrass. I have different herbs and whatnot in the soaps. And I do have body butter. I make body butter as well. It's great for repellent of bugs. So no bugs will come around you when you have on my body butter. It still smells good. It's orange essential oil scent. I put tea tree oil inside to keep the bugs away, but it smells amazing. It smells good and the bugs are gone. No mosquito bites, nothing. The mosquitoes hate the scent, but it smell attractive. You don't smell like the natural bug repellent stuff that stings. Like that stuff smells terrible. You're like trying to put your perfume on with that bug repellent and you smell terrible. But this stuff smells good.
Yeah, like you thought you overspoke. That's not possible. My platform's for the people.
Yeah.
So anytime you have something you want to say or something coming up that you want to promote, you just let me know my platform is yours.
Thank you so much.
Let the people know where they can find you and your brand.
Destiny's Blessings on Insta, DESTINYS BLESSINGS. Destiny's Blessings. That's the name of the business. My name is Destiny. Some people call me Blessing, and the motto is blessed to be blessed. When you give, you receive. What you put out into the earth, you receive.
I mean, your presence, your energy, it's all a blessing. Your products, they look
Thank you.
amazing. I'm blessed to have you.
Thank you so much.
Like I said, it's your boy Audacious. It's the Fearless Show. My girl Destiny's in the building. You know where to find me. Fearless_life with a Y_ENT. You know what it is. Stay tapped in, and we are international. Believe it.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm sorry, I don't want to talk because you started your stuff.
I haven't started. It's fine.
What should I say? Social media, selling, pushing you, like selling discounts and send you events. Seriously, I'll be sending you events.
Okay.
About it.
I'm an action person. I'll be like,
I'm sorry, I don't want to talk because you started your stuff.
I haven't started.